What's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Alfredo, and what I'm going to do today, I'm going to give you guys a quick tutorial on how to trade derivatives on ByBit. ByBit is one of the most popular exchanges out there next to Binance Futures and Phoenix and some others. Now, I've been personally using ByBit for a while and I really like their platform. It's easy to use. Their customer service is A grade and everything is just really good. It's really amazing. They added a lot of trading pairs that they didn't have in the past. So it's just a really great platform. And if you stay to the end of this video, I'm actually going to show you how not only to trade on ByBit, but to also win 100% of your trades. So stick around because I'm going to show you that, which most people that are doing tutorials on ByBit can't really show you. So stick around and I'm going to show you exactly how this works. All right, first thing guys, I'm just going to give you a quick tour of the back office and show you everything that you have. This is basically a quick guide. Okay, there are other YouTube videos out there that show you like an extensive review of the platform, how to use it, but I'm just going to give you like the quick breakdown of it because the way we trade is going to be very simple. And again, if you stick around to the end, I'm going to show you how you can win 100% of your trades, which like I said, you're not going to see in the other videos, but this one. So instead of me going into the all extensive stuff that's not even going to matter, I'm just going to show you what you need to know so you can get straight to winning 100% of your trades, which I hope it sounds good to you. It sounds good to you? It sounds good to me. Hey, and also if you like this video, just make sure to hit that like button, hit subscribe, hit the bell. That way you get notified every time I do more tutorials or other great videos as well. So guys, let's just go through this really quick. Okay, so over here you have BTC versus USD. So what we're going to be trading, guys, we're going to be trading on the USDT perpetual. Okay, for the most part, that's how the trading is done. We don't need to worry about the others. We're going to be using USDT perpetual. And what that simply means is we're just trading against the price of Bitcoin. Okay, so we're going to go over here, USD perpetual, and we're going to select BTC versus USDT. Okay, so now we're on BTC USDT, which is what we're going to be using. And again, is USDT perpetual. So for the most part, whenever we're trading, is always going to be USDT perpetual against a certain coin, okay, a certain altcoin. All right, so just keep that in mind. So now that we're here, I just need you to know that this is basically your trading view chart. So this is the same chart you would see if you had trading view. Basically, ByBit integrates it so you can see the same exact stats right here. And what we're going to do, guys, is I'm going to show you exactly how to take a trade. Like again, it's very simple. I'm going to show you the different kind of trades and what they mean. Again, like I mentioned before, this is just a simple breakdown of how to use ByBit because at the end of the day, we don't want to overcomplicate the process, and I want to show you how to win 100% of your trades. So over here to your right, you have open and close. So we don't need to worry about close. All we need to do is worry about open right now. All right, so when you click over here, you have the different kind of margin modes. So you have cross and isolated. All that means is if you use cross, you're going to be basically putting your whole available balance at risk per trade. So what we prefer to do is use isolated because when you use isolated, it keeps every trade to its own balance, which means it won't dig into the rest of your balance in case that trade goes wrong. What this does is that it prevents you from being liquidated. Your position can be liquidated for that one trade, but it won't affect the rest of your balance, which is a safer way to go. So over here we have the leverage, which is ByBit. They offer anywhere from 1x to 100x. Same thing with shorts. Now, if you go to 100x, obviously it's a little more risky. What we like to do is say anywhere from 10x and below. So for this example, we're just going to say 10x. Same thing with short. We're going to use 10x leverage. And all that means is that it's going to basically lend you the money for the position 10 times the amount you put in. For example, if the trade costs you $1, it's going to give you $10 worth of the trade. If you want to purchase $10 of the trade, it's going to give you $100 worth of the position. That's all it means. So for the most part, what we're doing is we're taking our balance and we're multiplying that by 10, and that allows us to trade more. Okay, but also it puts it at risk. But like I said, if you stay to the end of this video, I'm going to show you how you can take these trades with no risk and win 100% of them. Like I said, which is you're not going to be able to see in other YouTube videos that show you how to use ByBit. So now we have that. So we're going to switch to isolated. We're going to leave it there. I'm going to hit confirm. All right, so get used to using isolated. And then over here, obviously, like I just showed you, we have the long 10x and the short 10x. So leave it the way it is. We're going to be using 10x, okay? Open a trade. If you look over here, you're going to see limit. What that means is you're basically setting the price of where you want to take the trade. So for this example, if you see that Bitcoin's at $47,300 at the moment, and we're looking to take a long position, which means we're going to trade based on the price going up, then we would put a limit order of, let's say, 47,300. This is just for example. So what that means is once Bitcoin hits $47,300, it's going to execute the trade, assuming that we want the price to go up. Okay, so the reverse happens if it's a short. So now the reason why we use limit, because it saves you on the fees, because by using limit orders you are basically a market maker. If you're using market orders, they will be fees applied because now you're considered a market taker. So they prefer market makers. So you want to put a limit order in and always get used to it. So basically the trade would only execute if and when Bitcoin hits $47,300, and then you're taking a trade going up. That's if you apply a long position. So what you want to do is you want to get used to using only 2% of your account. What that does, it keeps you in a safe range because the market is very volatile, and the last thing you want to do is get liquidated. It's okay to lose trades, but you don't want to liquidate your positions. When you liquidate your positions, you lose it all. We don't want to do that. So the 2% is not an option here, but what you're going to do is you're going to have to calculate what is 2%. So for example, let's say you have 0.10 BTC. So 2% of that would be 0.002 BTC. So if that was what you had in your balance, you would want to use 0.002 BTC because that is 2% of your account. 20% would be 0.002. Now that we don't want to do because that's going to really put your account at risk if you only had 0.10 BTC to trade with. So let's pretend we're using 0.10 BTC and we're going to go 2% of the account. 2% of the account would be 0.002 BTC. For only $10, you would get $100 worth of that position. Same thing if it was a short. As you can see, the short is $9.6, basically 10. That would give you $100 worth. So as you can see, 10x, 10 times the amount right here. So the order value would be $94, but the cost would only be 10% of that. Why? Because we're using 10x leverage. So that's what it means. So I hope you get used to it. I'm using even numbers so you guys can understand. So if we had one Bitcoin balance, we want to use 2% of that, it would be 0.02. At that point, now that position will cost us $100 to take using 2% of the account based if we had one Bitcoin balance, and we would get $1,000 worth of that position. I hope you guys are following. So here's what we're going to do. Like I said, you want to get used to using only 2% of your account. So now that we have the limit order price, now that we have the 2%, what we're going to do is, for this example, we're going to say, hey, I think Bitcoin is going to go up. So I'm going to click this box, right? And what I want to do is take at least 10% profit. So this will be calculated right here. So what this simply means is that when Bitcoin hits $47,780, based on your order price of $47,300, you're going to earn 10% profits on that trade. Now, if you go 25%, obviously it goes higher. So what we're going to get used to doing is 10% because these little trades that we take, we're in and out the trades, we are guaranteed a 10% profit increase. Okay, so you want to get used to that because it's just easy to achieve with less risk. So guys, I hope you follow me so far. So now we got that. Now, if we were doing a short, it would be the opposite. So based on the order price of $47,300, if we took a short using 2% of our account, our take profit would be $46,841. What that simply means is that if we take the trade going down, once Bitcoin hits $47,841, what that means is we just won 10% profits of the trade. So here is where you put your stop loss. So let's go back to long to make this simple. So now we're gonna take the trade. Let's take it back. Bitcoin hits 47,300. We're gonna take a trade at 2% of the account. We're gonna take our take profit at 10%, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a stop loss at 5% of the account. So what that means is that if Bitcoin once the Bitcoin order executes at 47,300, our take profit will be $47,780, which gives us 10% profits. But if Bitcoin tends to go the other way, basically if it hits $47,060, it's going to take us out the trade instead of liquidating our position, which is only 5% loss. All right, so follow me so far. So now that we have all our parameters set, basically we're going to open a long for $10. Now this account is a demo account, so there's nothing in there, so I can't take the order to show you. But all this simply is once you hit the open long, you're going to have an open position here. All right, so right now there's nothing in this account, so I can't execute the order. But what I want to show you is simply how to execute a trade. It's very, very simple, guys. That's all you need to know as far as executing a trade. It would be the reverse if it was a short trade. Basically, we would just take a short position. Our take profit would be 10%, which is $46,837, which means once it hits that price, it takes us out the trade and gives us a 10% profit. And then we will put a stop loss of 5%, meaning if Bitcoin hits $47,558, it would take us out the trade with only a 5% loss. And again, the price is $10 to get a 10x position worth $100. Okay, hope this makes sense. Now that we have a simplified breakdown of how to take a trade on ByBit, guys, what I want to do is I want to show you a simple system that wins you 100% of the trades. Now, what I used to do before is I used to take all the trades manually. Now, what I did now was I hooked up my ByBit to the Karbon AI system. What the Karbon AI system does is that it automates the entire process, because honestly, crypto doesn't sleep. As you can see, it says right here, it never sleeps, guys. Okay, so what happens is the market is always moving 24/7, and it's not really ideal for us to be staring at charts or staring at, you know, our ByBit accounts 24 hours, 7 days a week. So I decided to hook up my ByBit to the Karbon AI system, because what this does is that it automates the entire process and guarantees my win at the 10% that I recommended, and it also prevents me from losing. Guys, the system wins 100% of the time. So as you can see right here, these are my current trades. Now, out of the 2 trades that are open, I have 44 trades that were already closed. As you can see right here, it's showing 1 to 10. All the trades were successful at 10%, some even 11% or higher. You can see 9% here. Now, when you see these trades here at 2% or 1%, what that simply means is that the trade had went the opposite way. But because of Karbon's AI system, here's the issue. Instead of taking a loss, what it did was it did a money management system, which I'm going to show you in a second, to prevent the loss and to get me out the trade with a small profit, basically just breaking me even instead of taking a loss. So that's where you see the 2% and the 1% here. But as you can see, on average, every trade wins 10% because that's what we are aiming for. Now, this happens 24/7, no matter if you're in front of the computer or not, whether you're logged in or not, or whether you're sleeping or awake. The system will take you out the trades every time it hits at least 10%. As you can see, on average, my trades have successfully closed at 10%. And it doesn't matter whether it's long or short. The system knows it has a indicator that's connected to your TradingView account, and it knows exactly when to get you in and out the trades. Now, the system never loses, and here's why. I'm going to show you guys how that's possible. You're probably wondering, how is it possible for an AI system to never lose? Very simple, guys. It's because we have the most advanced money management system built inside of Karbon, guys. And if you look right here, these are the different stages. What this means is that when the trade starts to go the opposite way that we predicted, it starts to hit certain stages. These stages are here for your loss prevention. They basically put your account at zero risk and start to make these adjustments and changes so that you don't lose and you can always win. So let's say, for example, the trade goes the opposite way. And here we hit stage one. Stage one, what's going to happen on complete autopilot is that it's going to change the leverage using isolated. Remember I told you we're only going to use isolated. It's going to change the leverage from 10% to now 5%. And what this does is that it reduces your liquidation price and keeps you in the trade longer. Okay? So what happens is, what this all means is that if the trade goes the opposite way, 50%, is going to reduce the leverage from 10 to 5. That will reduce your liquidation price and also increase your chances of still profiting at that position. So now let's say that the trade continues to go the opposite way. So we're getting close to stage 2. So what stage 2 is going to do is it's going to rebuy another position if it continues to ride down 50% further of the opposite direction. It's going to rebuy the position 100%. And then now it's still going to ride a take profit percentage of 10%. Now, as you can see here, there are more stages. Guys, this happens once in a while, but doesn't happen too often because we have a proprietary indicator that has 100% wins that has been back tested. But in the event that the market wants to take the opposite direction, guys, like I said, we have multiple stages that will prevent you from losing and still give you a percentage of profit, guys. This is by far the best auto trading platform out there, guys. Now, if you check out my other YouTube video, I did another review on the Karbon AI system. I didn't talk about ByBit. I just simply covered the whole Karbon AI in full and showed you guys how you can earn money by using the system, also by referring others to the system, guys. And again, right below this video, guys, you can register for ByBit to claim your $500 rewards. Also, there's going to be a link for the Karbon AI system so you can learn more about it. There's a full explanation webinar that shows you everything in detail, how the system works, how the indicator works, how it wins 100%, and all the back testing and everything. And it shows you how you can use this very own system on your own ByBit account. Again, this is the best auto trading system that I've seen in my years of trading cryptocurrency, guys. So guys, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe. Also, leave a comment because I do go and reply to all my comments. If you have any questions regarding ByBit or regarding the Karbon AI system, please go to the comments, ask a question, I'll answer them. I always check them every day. Also, I'm going to leave all my social media information so you can talk to me, reach out to me on Facebook, Telegram, Instagram, whatever works for you. Again, guys, if you want to know more about the Karbon system, just go ahead right below this video, click the link. There is a full webinar explanation. It shows you everything from A to Z on how the Karbon system works and how it wins you 100% of your trades on your ByBit account, guys. So again, my name is Alfredo. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.